Charleston White has once again sent shockwaves through the hip-hop community after launching a brutal verbal assault on Young Thug while openly standing with Gunna in their ongoing beef, a move that has left fans both stunned and confused, especially since Charleston has always branded himself as someone who despises snitches. In this jaw-dropping twist, Charleston not only took Gunna's side, but also claimed that Young Thug has secretly been jealous of Gunna for years, accusing Thug of hating the fact that Gunna climbed from the trenches all the way to the top, surpassing expectations and shaking up the game. Even more explosive, Charleston went as far as to say that Young Thug's animosity toward Gunna had nothing to do with street codes or loyalty, but everything to do with ego and insecurity. This isn't just another rap beef. This is a public war of words that now involves Lil Baby, divides fan bases, and forces a culture to question everything they thought they knew about loyalty, betrayal, and the blurred line between the streets and the industry. From the streets of Atlanta to the global stage, everyone is talking about it, and the drama is unfolding faster than anyone can process. For those who might not be fully caught up, Young Thug and Gunna's relationship once appeared unshakable. They came up together under the YSL umbrella, building a movement that was bigger than music. It was a brotherhood, or so fans thought. But things took a dark turn when legal troubles hit. The infamous YSL RICO case saw both rappers locked up, and when Gunna took a plea deal to secure his freedom, rumors of snitching exploded across the internet. For someone like Charleston White, who has spent years preaching about the evils of cooperating with law enforcement, it seemed impossible that he would ever stand behind someone accused of breaking the street code. But here we are in 2025, and Charleston is not just offending Gunna. He's dragging Young Thug's name to the mud in the process. This isn't just about picking sides. Charleston's comments dig into the heart of the YSL drama, exposing the insecurities, rivalries, and hidden resentments that might have been brewing for years. Charleston White's style has always been loud, unfiltered, and deliberately controversial. But this time, his words carried an extra sting because of the history between Thug and Gunna. Charleston didn't just say Thug was jealous. He painted a vivid picture of how that jealousy supposedly grew over time. According to him, Gunna came into the game as an underdog. He wasn't the flashy, dominant personality that Thug was, but it's something that fans connected to, authenticity mixed with raw hunger. Charleston claimed that from day one, Gunna was never getting the same level of respect within YSL, always treated like the little bro who was good for hooks and melodies but not leadership. Over the years, however, Gunna's star power began to rise rapidly, and by the time hits like Drip Too Hard and Pushin' P went viral, Gunna was no longer living in Thug's shadow. He was standing beside him on the same level, maybe even higher. This, Charleston argues, is where the problems began. He said Thug started to see Gunna less as a protege and more as competition. In Charleston's words, Young Thug couldn't handle seeing Gunna get that love from the streets and the industry. He wanted to be the only one shining. And while Charleston's claim is just that, a claim, it's one that has caused chaos online. Many fans had always suspected there might be some hidden friction between the two YSL stars, but it was never openly discussed. Now, with Charleston putting it all out there, old interviews, lyrics, and social media moments are being revisited with new eyes. The part that really sent fans into a frenzy was Charleston's decision to defend Gunna against snitching allegations. Historically, Charleston White has taken a zero-tolerance stance on cooperating with police, often roasting rappers who do it. But in this case, he argued that Gunna's situation was different. Charleston insisted that Gunna didn't betray anyone, and that his plea deal was simply him choosing his life and career over rotting in a cell for someone else's mistakes. Y'all mad at Gunna for going home, but ain't nobody talking about how they left him in there like he wasn't part of the team, Charleston said in one of his recent live streams. Thug knew Gunna wasn't built for that street life. He knew it from the start, so why keep him in it? Those words ignited a firestorm. On one side, Gunna supporters praised Charleston for keeping it real and acknowledging the complexities of the situation. On the other, Thug's loyalists accused Charleston of hypocrisy, saying he was bending his own rules just to stir drama and gain clout. The accusations didn't stop there. Some even speculated that Charleston might have a personal grudge against Thug or an undisclosed alliance with Gunna. Whether or not that's true, the fact remains, Charleston has managed to flip the narrative in a way nobody saw coming. As if the situation wasn't messy enough, Lil Baby's name is now in the mix. Lil Baby, who has had close ties with both Thug and Gunna over the years, appears to be leaning toward Thug's side, at least publicly. According to multiple reports, Baby has distanced himself from Gunna since the plea deal, and while he hasn't outright trashed him, his silence speaks volumes. In the street and rap game, not speaking on something can be as powerful as making a statement. Charleston, however, didn't spare Lil Baby either. In his rant, he called Baby fake for not standing up for Gunna and accused him of letting industry politics dictate his friendships. Lil Baby ain't nothing but an opportunist, Charleston claimed. He riding with Thug, 'cause he think that's where the power is, but wait until that ship sinks. Then he'll act like he always loved Gunna. The beef between Thug and Gunna has already been complicated by the ongoing legal battles, but Charleston's public commentary is like gasoline on a fire. Fans are now debating whether Thug's alleged jealousy is real, whether Gunna is truly a snitch, and whether loyalty in the rap game is even possible in the modern era. The social media landscape is divided. Instagram comment sections are war zones, Twitter threads are endless, and YouTube bloggers are cranking out reaction videos at record speed. Charles, of course, is loving every second of it, posting clips of himself doubling down on his statements and taunting Thug's fan base. What makes the situation even more explosive is that Charleston's words carry influence beyond just rap gossip. He has a large audience that includes people from the streets, industry insiders, and casual fans. When he speaks, it often sparks deeper conversations about the culture itself, about whether the so-called street code is even worth following in an era where the legal system is weaponized against rappers. Charleston's defense of Gunna challenges one of the last untouchable rules in hip-hop. You don't side with a snitch. By publicly doing just that, Charleston has essentially dared the culture to rethink its values. Behind the scenes, sources claim Thug is furious. While he hasn't directly addressed Charleston's comments, those close to him have hinted that he feels betrayed not just by Gunna, but by the growing number of industry figures who are refusing to stand with him. Gunna, meanwhile, has been relatively quiet, focusing on music and letting the storm play out.